Sorry. Let me go ahead and get this. Let me go ahead and get this set up here so you guys can hear everything. What was it? What did we hear? What would it be? There we go. Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, so you guys should still be able to hear me, and now you should be able to hear the audio. Okay, perfect. That should be that should be working. Can you guys hear me still? Alright, I think so. Alright, I think we're good. So, I'm waiting for a break of structure, and if we achieve a break of structure, I will pull out my position here on you, chef. So we are weakening in buyers at the top here. We already filled in this inefficiency here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my position. Great trade. Great trade overall. So what was I looking at? So if we go back and we look at, see, this is what I'm talking about. The power of risk management, man. The power of risk management. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I was looking at, we sniped news this morning, and after sniping news, we have a massive push to the upside. So now what I'm waiting for is, what was I looking at? Market structure is key in the markets. If you want to become a successful trader, understanding market structure is the most important thing. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We swept this liquidity to the downside, and we made a higher high. Immediately after making a higher high, we accumulated money. We swept some money to the upside, and then we dropped. But CPI, I was targeting a 2-hour indecision candle here, as you can see. Why was I targeting this 2-hour indecision candle? This is a point of demand, okay? We have supply zones, which would be here, supply, and we have demand zones. Supply means sell, and demand means buy. So what am I really waiting for on this? I'm waiting for a bigger sell at these levels. So I went ahead and closed my position because price is a little bit weak in the buyers. So I went ahead and clocked in about a 1 to 2. Yeah, about a 1 to 2.24. Close out there. So this was a 1 to 2 risk to reward, not a bad trade at all for it being a CPI morning snipe. And after sniping CPI, FOMC went ahead and pushed our position to the upside. So now, what am I waiting for? There's really nothing in my radar except for a few pairs. I actually have a few pairs I'm waiting on. Let me go take a look back at my notes and see which pair it was, because I don't want to scroll through every single pair. Euro GBP looks really nice. So why do I think Euro GBP looks really nice? This is a continuation trade. So you can see here in the hourly, I like taking this trade. I will take this trade personally off the 50%. Why? This is called a mitigation. Now, a mitigation is when an institutional order on purpose pushes the market to the upside, and then we drop suddenly, leaving behind imbalance to fill. But the 50% aligns with previous resistance or support, and this is not a support and resistance setup or strategy. It's just a confirmation. Okay, so it typically looks like this: some form of liquidity, a sweep by an institutional order, they're clearing out the sell side or buy side liquidity, and then ravaging to the opposite direction. Now, what happened was we created equal lows and we created liquidity in the inside. So now, when we retrace back down, we expect a sell-off to the downside. This, in my opinion, is an A+. We have equal lows, and after those equal lows get taken out, I expect the price to continue to move. So this is I'm looking at about a 1 to 6. I'm just targeting these equal lows. So it should be a nice setup. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Alright. So let's keep going. Alright, so now that we have that, this is almost at my area. Now I want to go into the 15-minute. I want to see if there's any areas that I may be wanting to target. So if we look, there's still inefficiencies to the upside. So if we go ahead and we draw this supply area, this is a possible entry as well. So just holding an account for all the extreme points of interest. The more extreme zone is at the top there. So just be careful with zones like this, because yes, I'm taking my entry based off the 50%, but the supply zone is up here, and there's an indecision candle to the upside. So either way, I'm in this for the biscuit. So looking at Euro GBP, that's Euro GBP. I'm going to go ahead and set my low. Just targeting the equal lows. GBP USD ran through my position. Oh my goodness. It was a beautiful snipe. Now, what was I looking at? So, first of all, price went ahead and hit this demand zone, okay? Right after hitting this demand zone, I'm looking at the chart. Remember, market structure. Higher low, higher high. And then we came and tapped into the demand, lower low, but we tested this demand zone. So I wanted to see the initial reaction. I wouldn't enter based off of just this. So I want to see a confirmation entry. So what does a confirmation entry look like? Just market structure. You see a low form, then we take out the previous high, making a new high. Now a higher high. So now we shifted the market structure here. You see that there? We shifted market structure. So what could we be testing back to? My eyes were on this indecision, 1 hour indecision candle. That's what I entered off of. And you can see we need to get it, we need to be accurate so that way you don't get stopped out on accident and not position yourself correctly. So now we just let price come in. Now at first it did wick in and snipe our area, but came back down to retest. Now I want to go back and I want to look at what it retested, because maybe it was a smaller zone. So potentially it could have came and retested this area, but either way, it's more clear in the larger time frames, because you can't get a solid zone out of just the 5 minute. So the hourly looked really solid, that indecision candle, but either way, positioning ourselves like this. Stop loss at the low. You can see we never got stopped out. And just simply targeting to fill in any inefficiencies to the upside. So we have some here. That was my initial TP because there was nothing to the left. FOMC came out. It was a nice 1 to 6. So I would take a 1 to 6 any day over a 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 1, So you just let price run. After shifting that momentum, clearing these highs, retracing back to this indecision candle, you can see price completely shot the heck up. CPI and then FOMC is actually bringing prices down. So this is what I want to get into a little bit. What can we possibly be coming back down for? Well, you can see we created an imbalance because of CPI. So if we look, we have this beautiful indecision candle. Beautiful indecision candle after a rally-based rally. So I do like area entries ideas at this level here. Targeting the high now. So now, this is what I'll be waiting on personally. So TP, first TP already got hit. We're looking at about a 1 to 8. So this trade in total will be a 1 to 14. And I'll take that. You know, I'll take that any day of the week. That's clean market structure. And like I said, we're just going based off of market structure. Why are we buying? Because we're making higher highs and higher lows. Look at it. Higher high. Higher low. Okay. Draw these out. Get the circle tool and draw out your points. What does this do for you? This allows you to really check your market structure and see if it's correct. As long as we keep seeing these higher highs being made, we are in a constant uptrend. Higher low. And what did we make? We made another high. Price is not showing signs that it wants to sell off yet. So why are we selling? Why are we trying to sell at this supply zone? Yes, we did break below these lows. So that's another confirmation. We failed. We failed a supply zone. After failing a supply, ravaged through it, now we're solid in buys. We're solid in buys. So I'm gonna stay on the buy side for a while. I'm looking for entries here. So TP1 already got hit. I'm looking for TP2 to get smacked as well. 1 to 8. So let's go take a look at USDCHF. I do think we'll hit our full TP for a 1 to 4. So not too bad at all. So that's about it for me. It was a really good morning. There was a few more plays like USDJPY. What was I looking at here? Well, we could see this beautiful indecision candle. Now, initially that was a 50% play, but the indecision candle play was that much better. Full on snipe. You can see that it's an absolute snipe. Why is this a solid play? Well, looking at current market structure, you can see price made higher high. We broke this low, lower low, came back to retest, and then we dropped. So now, waiting for price to retest, fill in this inefficiency, and I was targeting this imbalance fill at this level here. I do think yen will continue higher, so that is why I targeted that area. So very, very clean trade, very clean trade, super textbook, super simple. You can see we changed the direction at this level. So overall, more trades will be getting caught like this. So there were so many opportunities this morning in the market. I was not awake for most of them, and I don't like to risk super heavy. Like I don't like to risk multiple pairs at once, just because it's one of those things where it's like I'm tripling, doubling, quadrupling my risk potentially. You know, so I just think that's one of those things where it's like, okay, it's riskier. But other than that, that's it from me. I hope this video was informative, and I hope that somebody out there can get value from it. At the end of the day, this is supply and demand. This is the way to trade, supply and demand, and it works. This thing sniped news of across a variety of pairs. Let's go look at gold. Gold has a beautiful re-entry. I bet in the 2-hour. The 4-hour re-entry is beautiful. You can see here. Beautiful re-entry to continue the buy. Feeling inefficiency at the upside. So, simple. Super, super, super simple. Now, why is this solid to buy up from here? Well, yeah. Gold is going bearish. Gold is breaking some lows. Made a higher high, higher low. And then we have to go to the upside here. So you can see this is a solid demand area. It's because there's inefficiency to the upside, so super solid. The 2-hour. The 4-hour is the best indecision candle. So yeah, hope that was helpful. But yep, I'll be back on later.